Hello, rockers and Mercuryans. It is papaya time. Rockers and Mercuryans, it is papaya time. We have a brand new big old papaya. I actually got this last week, so I'm hoping it's still good. I meant to do a video earlier, and I just have not done it. So I was like, let me just go ahead and do it now before this actually goes bad. Let's see if we got a good papaya. I'm so excited. You like to get it a little bit, um, bruised up like this. That's like a healthy papaya right there. Oh yeah, it's gonna be good. This right here. Alright, here we go, the great reveal. I don't even know yet. Is there gonna be seeds in it like there should be? There should be lots of seeds. We got lots and lots of seeds. We got so many seeds, you guys. Oh, it looks really pretty. This is one of the most pretty papayas we've had in a while. Definitely one of the most pretty papaya. Oh, wow. So gorgeous. I love it, you guys. But yeah, so let me go ahead and taste it and see how it is. There we go. Let's get right in there. Get a nice little chunk. Because it looks beautiful, but is it tasting sweet? Yeah. Very good. Very, very good. This is my first real food today. Not good for me to do that, but I don't know, I kind of was fasting today somehow. So good. I had a breakfast this morning, but I didn't eat it. I was like, oh, I eat it later after my fruit. Now it's 3:55, almost 4 o'clock, and I haven't eaten anything but this. Yikes. So, tonight, I'm gonna have a big dinner. A nice, real big, healthy dinner. But I'm sure my body is thankful to get a break. Your body needs a break sometimes. C. Dottie says, Rock, is the seeds safe to eat? Yes, they are. They are very healthy and good for getting rid of parasites. Basketball Clip says, hi, hello to you. Scott Turner says, what is that? This is the papaya fruit. Good to see you. 86 Papo, hello, thank you. What's up to you? Can everyone please, 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 from the bottom of my heart, can you please just like the screen? I'm not asking, you can give me gifts, that's great, but I just want likes. If you guys all just click that like button, it's gonna help me so much, because I'm trying, y'all. I'm out here trying to get to that 10,000 one day so that I can be a TikTok partner. So if you guys want to follow me, that's great too. You can follow. I appreciate every follow. I post all the time. So thank you so much for all your support. 86 Popo says, what's up, Rock? I'm doing great. I'm doing great. Just enjoying this. Gonna go to yoga later on. And ooh, crap. Ooh. And I'm getting my app. Launching my app hopefully today. Hopefully I can send the last submission in. Shots by Shia says, do you like men? What? Basketball Clip says, what kind of fruit is that? Papayas. It's a papaya. 14 BM says, would you rather be blocked? Because they're being blocked right now for trying to get me again. People be trying to play games today, I see. Ooh, lots of follows. I see. Wow. What's the best way to lose weight? Says Candyman. First of all, you need to know why you want to lose weight. That's important. That's the most important part. If you're trying to lose weight and you are, you don't need to be losing weight, you're healthy already, you have to figure that out first and then figure out how much weight you want to lose. And then from there, the best way, eat healthy, work out. That's it. Eat healthy, find healthier foods, get foods with less ingredients, work out the thing that you like doing. If you don't like lifting weights, don't lift weights. If you like dancing, go dancing. That's enough workout for you. Right. It's not one way. You know, it's not only one way. And I really believe that, because if you do something, let's say you're like, oh, you know what, I'm gonna do barbell class, or I'm gonna do rock climbing so I can be healthier and stronger. But if you don't like it, you'll be miserable every day. I go to yoga every day, and it's a real workout. I come out drenching sweat. Like, my shirt is so wet, it's like I dipped into a pool. That's how wet it is. Well, after class, right? So good. But I love yoga. And so I never go there thinking, oh God, I have to do this. I love it. Thank you, Basketball Clips, for the follow. I appreciate you. Cats, thank you for the follow. Maria Miranda, thank you for the follow. Stephen Duke is in the house. Hey, Stephen Duke. Shameless Sean says, sent me a follow. Thank you for that follow. Stephen Duke says, papaya party. Yes, papaya party. That's right. 86 Papo, follow. Thank you for the follow. Ooh, Sophia Soap. Thank you for the gift. Big love from Sophia. Thank you, Sophia. So thankful. C. Dottie on Hots says you got 1.7 likes, 1.7 thousand likes. Honey, by the point, I read this message late because now we have 4,000 likes. We have 4,000 likes right now. Thank you to everyone who's hitting that finger on the screen. Everybody who's tapping, tap, 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 tap. Thank you. Ooh, papaya on my finger. Anyway, thank you so much, you guys. I am Sir Lamar. Thank you for the heart and the love. Candyman says, I'm at 230 trying to cut down to 200, trying to get rid of my belly, LOL. You'll be surprised about how much of the belly is the intestines, is the gut. It's like we have a lot of backed up stuff inside of us. So we need to be eating fruits and fibrous things, cleansing our body out, giving your body a break, an actual break, like from eating. Like, I haven't eaten since yesterday, since like early yesterday. Like, I didn't eat since like lunch yesterday. Probably around 2-3 o'clock yesterday. That's when I had like a real meal. Then I had like a shake when I came home yesterday. I'm not saying I do that all the time. It was just a day where I happened to be resting my digestive tract, and I don't feel weak. I don't feel tired. I'm eating this because I want to go bad. But I'm not even that hungry. I'm just eating and chilling. I'm enjoying. I'm still working out, but yeah, for me personally, I want to gain more weight, so I'm gonna be eating more. But I'm just saying that sometimes not eating for a little bit and cleansing your body out could be helpful, possibly. Not a doctor. Steven says he's lying. Lift weights. Steven, yoga's away. Well, lift weights. If you like lifting weights, then great, do it. Be safe, be careful with it, but do it. Mr. Boss says, is that papaya? Yeah, honey. It sure is. Will's Landscaping Time followed me. Thank you for the follow, Will's Landscaping. Sophia Soap sent the gifter badge. Thank you. I am Sir Lamar followed. Thank you, Sir Lamar. Sophia, that big old love Sophia sent. M. Antoine says, growing up in the islands, we used to eat it like that, with milk as kids. Remove the seeds, friend. No, hon, you gotta eat the seeds. They're good for parasites. I know, I thought the same thing. I used to throw my seeds away too. But Dr. Sevi said to swallow the seeds, and it helps a lot with the digestive tract. I have never had an issue. I've eaten all the seeds. I'm gonna split this in half. Like, I'm not gonna eat this half today, not right now. Maybe tonight. But I'm gonna be full. I'm already full right now. And this is my first meal in a while. Well, since yesterday, but yeah. Candyman says, so should I just eat fruit and water for 30 days and work out? Ooh, for 30 days. Some people can, but I wouldn't do that because you may pass out. I would just say add fruit. Just add fruit to the diet. Add water and fruit. Don't worry about taking away just yet. Just add the healthy things in, and then start to shift out other things. Like no more bonbons. I don't know if you eat bonbons. No more fast food. No more processed foods. You know. Even though sometimes I eat that. Yikes. I gotta do better sometimes. But I'm just telling you. You can eat the seeds. Yeah, you sure can. Dr. Seppi says you can. Stephen Duke says, don't just eat fruit for a month. No. Stephen's right on that one. They want to eat like grains, quinoa, wild rice, amaranth, ancient grain, delicious, so healthy, great for the digestive tract. A lot of minerals in it. Janet's in the house. Hello, Janet Carey. Says, hi, just came on. What you eating and why? I'm eating papaya today because I need just some fruit. I need a nice serving of fruit today. Eating papaya. Jaden says, what was the last time you ate meat? If you don't mind me asking. The last time I ate meat was for a Gordon Ramsay TV show that I did called Chopped. And I was on this show and I was like at the front table with like some of my friends who were, you know, in the industry or whatever. But and they cooked for us and I ate some things so that I could make sure that my part. I did all that and they still cut my part. You can still see my hair. Oh God, but they cut our interview. They talked to me for a while. They filmed me and everything, talking to me. And I was at the front table. So I feel like I ate meat for no reason. But I did get rid of it after. I can't say the word, but I did get rid of it very soon after I left that place. Because I was not trying to eat that. It was nasty to me. I didn't like that taste, that texture. I just wasn't a fan of it. Again, now, when I was younger, I used to eat a lot of meat. I turned vegetarian at like 15 years old. After I almost had a heart attack. And so, at 15. And so, before then, I was eating so much meat. Oh my gosh, and so much cheese. I would eat so much. I don't know why. I didn't even really like it that much. I was just eating it because that's what I was given. So I just figured, like, okay, eat more of it, you know. But looking back, I wish I was vegan from the beginning. I really do. I feel like I look even younger. No problem, Candyman. Says thanks. Stephen Duke says lots of wild game. Now, Stephen, that's something I would be interested in. If I were to eat meat again, some people are like, oh, rockMercury, you come at all the meat eaters, you tell the meat eaters that they're bad and the carnivores that they're bad and stuff. No. Well, you are right. I did say that in the past. I've definitely said some disrespectful things in trying to be a troll in the past. I've definitely said that. I'm not going to lie and be like, I didn't say that. When I literally have recordings of me saying it. But in my truest of hearts, if it was like a wild caught meat, like a wild deer, wild boar, wild whatever, antelope, I don't know, that I would be more interested in. I don't like factory farms. I don't like what they're doing to these animals. I don't like what they are putting in these animals. I don't like the quality of what they give us after they've processed these animals. So I'm just like, I'm good. I'm good on these animals, except unless it's wild caught, unless Steven goes and gets it for me and then brings it to my house prepared. I want Steven's wild meat. The only meat I want is Steven's wild meat. That's all I want. Steven, can I have your wild meat? Steven, please. Steven, will you please give me your wild meat, sir? Steven knows what I'm talking about. He's a hunter. I love Steven's wild meat. Cole 6X follow. Thank you for the follow. Juicy989, thank you for the follow. I gotta cool it off on Steven because he is from the straight community, so I have to support and respect that. I gotta respect Steven's straightness. Whatever. I feel like you really have to support more straight people nowadays because it's like so less of them now in the media. So few of them. Like real, just purely the straight people. Not people like, every now and then I like to dip my toe in whatever. Not that. I'm talking about straight out. I like peaches. I like hot dogs. Like, straight out. You know? I don't see that as much in LA. Out here in Houston, I see it more often. That's why I love it here. But in LA, nah. $210 heart attack. 210 says heart attack? Question mark? Yeah. Yeah. I definitely nearly had a heart attack, and multiple times when I was younger. I didn't realize what it was until they told me how much cholesterol I had in my system. The main issue is that I was eating a ton of cheese. Like, I was obsessed with cheese. Like, I was having cheese in my eggs, cheese toast, grilled cheese, cheese all over my pasta. Whatever can have cheese on it will have cheese on it. You know, that's basically what I was doing at that point. And so my heart was like, girl, we don't stop. My heart was like, we can't be pumping with this. And I was like, I was a little thicker. I was a little thickety thick. Shout out to all my thick people out there. Thick people need love, and I love loving thick people. All right, here we go. Let's find out. Somebody, Ranko says, meat is delicious. You know? I mean, if it's wild caught, I guess, why not, you know? It's delicious if it's wild caught. Like, I had wild deer. It is really good. Well, none of that old McDonald and having a farm. I don't care that old McDonald has a farm. He needs to, like, shut it down and stop taking money from Monsanto. Raspberry Dreams in the house. Basketball Clip says, you're almost at 10,000 likes. We're at 10.9 thousand likes. That's pretty major. We don't really get that high that often, so thank you. Stephen Duke says, excessive red meat is pretty mad, but that's really with most things. Yeah, I mean, no, but I'm talking about the red meat. First of all, red meat, I mean, if it bleeds, it's going to be red. I don't know, but I know what you're saying, and I get what you're saying, but it's the factory farm process. Like, and the weird part about it is, if I told you guys, let's say that I was a super celebrity, like I was like, oh my god, like I had millions of followers, and anything I said you guys just did, and I was like, hey, everybody, only eat wild caught meat. Guess what? Tomorrow there'll be no more wild caught meat left. So I'm very understanding that there's not enough wild animals out there because of human intervention, and so it's not like everybody can just get wild caught meat. Like, it's just not there. Some places just don't have any nature because these big farm places buy out all this land, burn all the trees down, tear all the habitat apart. Those poor animals get unhomed. It's really sad. It's really, really sad. And so there really is not enough wild caught meat. So it really is a luxury, but it's the only one I would ever have if I ate it again. I mean, I did that thing for Gordon Ramsay, but that's for the show. That was just for TV. So I was so mad, you guys. I ate steak that day. I had lobster that day. Lamb. and mm, and halibut, and they had halibut all that day because they give us like that's expensive. The meal was if I had to pay for that meal, it probably would have been like 300 a person or something. But thank you, Gordon. Anyways, I was trying to get on the show. I was already there, so they filmed me. Ooh, yes, Easter time. Y'all see the bunny ears? Somebody put bunny ears on me. Thank you for the bunny ears. But I was trying to make sure I made the final cut because when you're on a TV show, unless you do what they tell you to do, you may not make the cut at all. And I did what they told me to do, and I still just happened to not make the cut this time. Like only because of the length of that section. But we had a great meal. We had a great time. It was like 5 courses, 6 courses. I don't know. It was a lot. It was a lot of food. We all ate together, all of my friends and stuff, and it was nice. Really good time. But yeah, that's the last time I ate meat, and that was about 2 years ago, I think. But yeah, before then, it had been years and years and years. So it's not like a regular thing. And honestly, I told Gordon Ramsay's team that I wanted a vegan plate. But when I got there, they explained to me that because of the nature of the show and it's a competition, they couldn't make a vegan option like that. You know, it wasn't gonna work that way. I'm like, dang it. Like they told me early too, so I'm like, why would? It's frustrating. Ooh, cat paws. Thank you. But it's all good. Shout out to Gordon Ramsay. The food was really good, to be honest. Even though it was meat or whatever, or dairy, it was very tasty. Everything was very good. But it was just like, I was not trying to eat that. What fruit is that? This is papaya. Stephen Duke says stop. No, Stephen, aren't you gonna give me your wild meat? Rancho said, is it tender? Wild meat? Depends. It depends on how you prepare it. Apple says clown face. Apples, what do you mean clown face? Is that your face? Broken Fish Keeper says, what's the bacon? Where's the bacon? There's no bacon for papaya. Like, why would you eat bacon with papaya? I don't know why you would eat that. 5 Star Ski says, if you started eating meat again, what would be the first meat you would try? It would be rattlesnake or alligator. Yeah. And a bird took a number 2 on me on my elbow. This elbow right here that I washed already, of course. And so maybe I would eat like a nice little game hen or something. A wild hen. Something wild, because this is a wild bird that did this to me. And so, I wish I knew. I wish I knew what kind of bird it was, just to eat that exact type of bird. I wish I knew exactly what type of bird, because I couldn't see it. It was too high up there, but it got me right there, right on my elbow. I was so insulted, and so I will be eating that bird once I see him again or her again. Stephen Duke says straight lives matter. Whatever, Stephen. You're all right though. They do matter. They do. Broke Fish Keeper says I would eat that, but with bacon bits. Can you not eat this with bacon bits? That doesn't even sound good. I'm not even mad at the meat part, but like that doesn't even sound good. And don't eat bacon because bacon is pig. Y'all, I have a theory, and I've said it before in here. Y'all will be mad at me, but I believe that pigs are a genetic mixture between a wild boar in the wild, like in the nature. They run all over here. There's so many of them right here in the woods where I live. A wild boar and a human. I think there's a mixture between those two DNAs. When you look at in the eyes of a pig compared to the eyes of a boar, very different. The eyes of a pig are very human-like. The eyes of a wild boar are very beady, very animalistic, very wild. Just not that, you know. Also, pigs are the only animals that you can use the same organs from the pig for a human for emergency situations, and some of the skin too sometimes. So, I mean, it's disturbing, but I'm like, why y'all out here eating hybrid human wild boar babies? Like, I don't know. Can you guys not eat that anymore? I really do believe this. I know you guys may think I'm like, oh, you're crazy. That can't be true. No, if you look at the genetic history of these pigs, it makes no sense that they look the way they do. They would never survive in the wild because they don't have enough hair on their skin. They would burn already. That's why they always are in the mud. They don't have enough hair. While a wild boar has plenty of hair, plenty of fur. You know, also doesn't have that much hair. Besides me, I have a lot of hair, but that's not that much hair. Yeah, I have hair here, but this would burn. But if I was like a wild animal, a wild boar, like this would be all hair, and I'll be covered from the sun. So why do pigs look like that, and why are they the only animals that you're able to use their organs, like hearts, like heart valves and arteries, and the actual full heart of a pig? I think you can use that too. I don't know. I'm just saying. Think of that next time you eat some bacon. Now, if you have wild boar bacon, I don't think it'd be that good, honestly, because if they don't have as much fat on the wild boar compared to the pigs. So I truly do believe that it is human mixed with a wild boar. Like really look at a pig. Just take yourself out. Imagine you're an alien from outer space, and just look at a pig and look at a human, and look at a wild boar. Let's look at it all together. You'll see it. You're gonna see it. Just look close. And I've been around both of them. I've been around wild boars, I've been around pigs, and I've been around humans, of course, obviously, whatever. But anyway, Young Milo says, why do papayas stink but taste so good? I think the same question. They smell terrible. This does not smell good, but it tastes really tasty. I mean, it tastes sweet and nice. Like it's weird that it smells like that. I don't get it. So, I don't have an answer for you, young Milo. Chris Cut says fruitarian. I like to eat a lot of fruit, but I eat other things too. I definitely eat other things. Hold on, you guys. Vinny. Oh my god, there's so many people writing. Hold on, you guys. I have to go back. Okay. Why does papaya smell so bad? I don't know, but it tastes good. Broken Fish Keeper says, replace the seeds with bacon bits, and I'm all for it. That's so nasty. That's so nasty. Fruit and bacon bits. Oh, that's so gross. The flavor profile is like opposite. But what if it's good? I mean, that sounds nasty to me. I can't imagine that being good. Callie Blessed in the house. Hi, Callie Blessed. Says, what's up? What's good, Rock? Everything's good. Life's amazing. We got 11,000 likes. I'm liking life. Carlito, follow. Thank you for the follow. Young Milo says, why do people papayas stink? Oh, I read that already, but I guess you commented again. Greasy Shoddy says, I didn't know farm deer were a thing. I don't think that they are a thing. I don't think anybody farms deer. I think they're only wild caught. I've had wild caught. Like my uncle went and pop a deer, and then we went, you know. So I don't think they farm deers. I think the deer would lose its mind if it was domesticated. Like some animals cannot be domesticated. So many comments, you guys. This is crazy. Name Draco says, take a bite. I've been taking a bite. Steven said, it's not. What? I Am Way says, love the clear skin, babe. Thank you, I Am Way. Name Draco says, what does it taste like? Delicious, like a melony, sweet, like, but also mild kind of flavor. Stephen Duke says, says it tastes like burnt plastic. Stephen Duke, how dare you? There's nothing but burnt plastic tasting about papaya. You're a mess. Raspberry Dream sent me a gift. Thank you for the bunny ears. That's right, from a while ago. Steven says halibut is so good. It was very good. I gotta say. Name Draco says, say on God, it tastes like that. It's delicious. Raspberry Dream says, can we have a meet and greet? I'll bring vegan food. Oh, so sweet, Raspberry Dream. I have a lot more to do before we do a meet and greet. In the future, I'd be down for that, but I feel like I have a lot more work to do before I'm like at the level where I can even do a meet and greet. I have a lot more journeying to make. I have a lot more building in my career to do. But thank you. I really appreciate that. It makes me happy that you even want one. But I don't want you to be the only one there, so we can have more fun. We have a lot of people there. We can all be together. So we'll see. We'll see once I build up more. Steven says rattlesnake is good, too bony. It's too bony for you. You gotta make rattlesnake chili. Miss Liddy says LOL. Name Draco says snake. Miss Liddy says I ate half of one yesterday with the seeds and then made some juice. Ooh, tasty. Steven says LMAO stop. If a pig gets loose and becomes feral, it's gonna start looking like a boar. No, it will not, Steven. Don't you dare, Steven. Steven, I'm talking about the actual eyeball. The actual makeup, the genetic makeup of this pig. If that pig gets out, it's going to be eaten immediately. Immediately. A wild boar, it might eat all of us. They don't care. A pig's not eating anybody. Like, no. No, Steven. Absolutely not. You know it's a human. You know it's human DNA mixed with wild boar. You know it. Raspberry says YouTube man and a wild boar. A YT man and a wild boar. Ooh. Oh, not you saying that's what happened, Raspberry Dream. And I wasn't giving that. I wasn't saying somebody went out to the forest and did the thing with the wild boar. It wasn't that. I was saying that they mixed the DNA in a laboratory. Not that. It reminds me of the thing with the monkeys and the thing that happened with the monkey and created the epidemic of HI to the victory. What's it say? Stephen Duke says, Stephen, stop it. Stephen says, you are telling lies. No, Stephen, they're all truth. Jay Trippin is followed. Thank you for the follow. Stephen, these are my opinions. I didn't say they were the truth. Well, I just did say they're the truth a second ago. But I meant, originally, I said that they were my opinions on what I felt was the truth. Stephen says, Jill Trippin, thank you for the follow, Jill Trippin. Stephen says, the pigs we eat are covered in hair too. Stop spreading lies. It's a different type of hair, Stephen. You know it. You know that those pigs have hardly any hair compared to a wild boar. Hardly any hair at all. They have about as much hair as I have in comparison. You see the hair there, but not a lot. Not as much as here. Not as much as this. So, not happening, but it says pigs have hair. Like I said, not the same kind of hair. Raspberry Dream joined. Thank you. Raspberry Dream says, you ever had a regular 9-to-5 job? Love the content. Thank you so much. My first job ever was at McDonald's. My second job was at a grocery store for 3 years. Called HEB. I loved it. It was a great grocery store. I didn't really like working there. I didn't really like working in general, but I did work a lot because I was like trying to save money to buy vocal lessons. Anyway, I did that, and then I became a agent, like a recruiter agent for a modeling agency for a couple years. That was a lot of work. Didn't get paid for that, really. It was a mess. I was trying to get in the industry, so I kind of interned in the modeling industry to get into the modeling industry, and then I really worked a lot. So yeah, that's my only real 9-to-5 would be like the HEB grocery store, and that's it. Like I started working after that, like regular jobs. Then I started working like commercials, TV shows, movies, whatever, like anything I could do. Name Draco says, how old are you? I am 32. 32 years old. Stephen Duke says, they are the same. No, I won't. We will knock them up. And pig we eat will eat us. No, they will not. They say, no, it won't. And they will not. No, they will not. He said, Stephen Duke says, I had a pet pig. It grows more than They are wild when they're wild. It grows more, but it doesn't look like a wild boar. Look at the eyeballs, Stephen. I need you to go right now. I'm gonna look it up myself right here again. I'm gonna put wild boar versus pig eyes. Wild boar versus pig eyes. And when you look into your pet pig's eyes, Steven, you can't tell me that those eyes don't look like a human eyes. They even have like blue eye pigs. But wild boars, no, they don't. They just have black eyes. These wild boars have, these eyes look soulless. I'm looking right now at them. Yeah, the wild boar is like a dark, like a very, it's a different type of animal than that domesticated pig. It looks so different. The teeth are way sharper. It has tusk. The hair is way thicker. And it's just a whole different type of animal. I do believe, I'm sorry, Stephen, but you're eating a hybrid between wild boar and human, and I'm so sorry for you. Ali wants ice cream. Ali wants ice cream says, what in the world is hog head cheese? Ooh, my grandma used to love making that. My grandpa loved making it, and then my grandma liked eating it. So nasty. But basically, you buy a wild wild hog head at a butcher shop. You boil that head until the meat falls off of the head, and then you form the meat into a loaf of cheese. That's what I've heard it's called. I don't know the detail of the recipe because I would never eat that. I did eat chitlins one time. That was disgusting. It was just a one-time, like one bite, and I said never again to this. I should have said never again before I took the bite, but anyway, it was disgusting. I'll never eat that. But yeah, that's what hoghead cheese is, and they put all kind of ingredients in. That's what they do. Steven said, "Hey, hold on. Oh my God, so many people. Steven, is this all you?" Pretty sure brain. Oh, there might be some brain in there, Steven. I don't know. I think the brain is removed, but I think there might be. Usually it's the skin of it's the tissue on the outside of the skull. Ali wants ice cream says, are you guessing or are you sure? Says to Steven. I know my grandpa used to make this all the time because he's from New Orleans, or Louisiana. Stephen Duke says, Ali, it's just the meat from inside and around the head. Yep, inside and around. Raspberry Dream says, 32, you look 23. Oh. Thank you. You're so sweet. Stephen Duke says, yes, it does. Top to cap. No, it doesn't. The eyes are different, Stephen. Stephen, we're gonna have to fight. We're gonna have to meet in the parking lot. I can't believe you. Ali, well, if we met in the parking lot, I don't know if we're gonna fight. So, never mind. Ali says, Stephen, ew, why is cheese being You said, Ali says, Stephen, ew, why is cheese being mentioned then? So brain cheese? Like, I'm with you. I was confused too. I'm like, why are they calling this cheese? It's basically like a meatloaf. It's closer to a meatloaf than cheese. Both are gross, but whatever. Steven says, Ali, yeah, probably because they couldn't get anyone to eat that ish. A lot of these foods were started in slavery times. All the leftover foods. They had to make the best they could. And they made the best they could with them. That's really how they started. Very nasty. And my family, I have a part of my family that were slaves, and part of them owned slaves. So it's like right between. So the best of both worlds. You can get up a slave, but you can be a slave in the best of both worlds. Oh, what's wrong with me? Why do I have so many problems? So many comments. Oh, okay, Ali says, hey, they have them out here in Arizona. Really? He said they're called javelinas, and they are very aggressive. Those are wild boars. They're very scary, very aggressive. Pigs aren't that kind of aggressive. Ali says, I didn't know what that was a thing. I was scared to death. Yeah, it's very scary. Those hogs, yeah, they will fight you. they don't care. Like, if they see you, it's not like, oh, a cute pig. It's like, I'm gonna run into you with my tusk. Like, it's so they're scary. Like, if you out in the woods, you might be more afraid of that than a coyote. You might be more afraid of a wild boar than a coyote. They're very dangerous. They'll tear your car up too. Hoghead cheese says Juicy. No, no Juicy. Steven says, I wish I could link you this article. You are crazy wrong, LMAO. Steven. Okay, I'm looking at pig eyes now. Pig eyes. So I'm looking at the wild boar eyes. I'm looking at the pig eyes. A different eye. It is a completely different eyeball. No, Steven, I'm sorry. Ooh, this is scary. They have medical pig eyes out here. Like, where they take the eyes out and just have it separated. That's so scary. The things we do to animals. This is multiple pig eyes. Oh, how did I get in this? Oh my god, I'm gonna throw up. It's like a bucket of different pig eyes. Why is this on Google? Oh, I'm gonna throw up right now. I'm gonna literally like get off this right now. But I will say, Steven, that some of these pigs have thicker hair than I remember. But still, none of them are even close to as thick of hair as a wild boar. So I rest my case, Steven. I'll see you in court. Ali Wants Ice Cream says, chorizo is pig intestines and it's so yummy. Ew. It's that and a lot of things. Sausage is a lot of things, but that's one of them. No, it's not intestines. That's true. Reparations are overdue. That's right. Reparations. Ali Wants Ice Cream. Me too. Oh, you're laughing. Oh, sorry. That's your name. Sorry, I'm a mess. Steven said they are different. Pigs we eat are aggressive, LMAO. He said they aren't different. Steven says, no, look up when a domesticated pig gets loose. Okay, I'll look that up now. Ali says tripe is the same thing. No, tripe is cow stomach. Tripe is cow stomach. Okay. I'm looking right now. Since Steven thinks he's an expert because he had a pig. Just because I never had a pig doesn't mean I don't know everything, Steven. Hold on, I'm looking at it right now. Domesticated pig in the wild. Here we go. It says domestic pigs quickly revert to wild roots. Let me see the video of it and what they really mean. What is a feral swine? Simply put it, it's a formerly captive pig that's reverted to the wild. Most of Michigan's feral swine are Eurasian boars and other exotics escaped from game ranches. Oop. For a Flint Journal story about pigs spotted in Genesee, Lapeer, Chouasse, and northern Oakland counties. Click. Wait, the problem is their fences are up to code and deer and elk, but you can't keep pigs fenced in. They'll tear the fence or go under them. Dang, that's really true. I'm waiting for the picture. I don't see a picture, Steven, so this seems like some fake news that you planted before I Googled it. So I don't really trust it that much, Steven. I feel like you planted this article on Google, like while we're talking today, so I don't know. It's kind of sketchy. I'm going to video now. Wild boar versus pigs. What are the difference? A and Z. A wild boar and domestic pigs. Want to show her? I'm trying to find out one of them. Dang it, I'm so mad. Okay. Let me go to YouTube because this is like not coming up. I want to see the video of it so I can see that it's still a pig. It's still a pig and it's still half human. If you agree with me that pigs are half human and half wild boar, then do not send a gift right now. Do not send any gift. Do not tap. Definitely don't like. Do not like. Do not tap. Don't do anything. If you agree with me and you stand with me that a pig is half human and half a wild boar, and that scientists mixed together, and that Stephen is wrong, and that he eats a monstrosity, you're still tapping. I don't see any tapping. Ali says, look up Puma versus Piglet. Puma versus Piglet? What is that? Oh, it's gonna be sad. I don't know if I want to see that. The Puma's gonna eat the piglet? No, I don't want to see that. You're so mean. Why do you want me to watch that? Meow. Meow, 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 meow. Wait, Selena Gomez is with Charlie Puth? I didn't even know that they were together ever. Oh. Okay, hold on. Let me find this. Pigs in the wild. Wild pig. Wild boar attack leopard. What? It attacks a leopard? Oh my goodness. No, this wild boar is destroying this leopard. No, when you see these wild boars, you'll understand that these are different than pigs. They are destroying it. Oh my goodness, this shouldn't even be on YouTube. Wow. Oh my goodness, the largest feral pig ever. And I will say, just like humans who can get ginormous, these wild feral pigs, the ones that were used to be domesticated, are different type. They grow bigger for a reason, because just like humans, when they mix those, splice them together, they got giant. There are 600-pound pigs running around. Exactly. So you proved my point, Stephen. Because you know what also there is 600 pounds? My 600-pound life. So all you proved to me is that the piglet that you had was probably related to one of the people who were on my 600-pound life. So there, Stephen, I've just proven my case. There's a difference. There's a difference. I'm looking right now. Look what happened when a boar attacked a pig. Oh, a boar's gonna attack a pig now. Let me watch this. Stephen thinks he knows. These look so different. These boars look so different than a pig. Like, I wish I could show you guys. Where he said they also knocked them up. That's interbreeding. That is interbreeding. I don't support that. I do not support that. Not at all. I do not support that. Wild pigs should be with wild pigs, and hogs should be with hogs. None of that. So, let me watch this video. I want to skip to the part where I need to see. So this is a sheep. I need to see a pig. Here's the pig. I found it. Here we go.
Something truly unexpected happened here. A female domestic pig found itself having to fight against a wild boar that was trying to eat its babies, and the mother ended up defeating and scaring the boar away.
The wild...
thought of a domestic pig standing up to a wild boar is crazy in itself, but a female domestic pig defeating a wild boar?
Stephen, these animals look totally different. When they're fighting each other, you can tell that one is half human. You can tell, and that's why it's bigger. Stephen, I'm going to copy and paste this link right now, and I'm going to send it to you, Stephen, because you need to watch. No, actually, I'm going to tell you what to write. Write this in your search. Put, look what happened when this boar attacked a pig. That's all I got to write. Put, look what happened when this boar attacked a pig. It's from TrueTube. TrueTube? Whatever. TR Tube. You'll know that I'm right. Think about it, Stephen. If what you're saying is true, then why would an animal that used to be domesticated, that gets out into the wild, why would it grow bigger than a wild one? Because it's a different animal and it's a different spice. One day y'all gonna look back and like, you know what? rockMercury did tell me that this is human and boar. He did tell me all those years ago. He was right, and everybody said he was crazy. But wow, rockMercury's so smart. I wish I was as smart as rockMercury, but unfortunately, I'm just Steven. Not as smart as rockMercury. No, Steven is better at me than a lot of other things. Like, I don't even know. I've never hunted before. And he's probably smarter than me, too. But on this, I think I'm right. Because I know the government. And I work with the government. And so I believe, from what I've heard, I've heard that is true. I've heard that is true from governmental sources that I can't speak about because I don't want to be. I don't want that for me. Stephen says, or because it isn't scavenging for food, instead is forced to feed proteins and fats to get big. Or because it isn't scavenging. Wait, okay. If that's the case, then how would it survive in the wild? So you're saying, what is it eating? Okay, or because it's in scavenging for food, instead it's forced to feed proteins and fats to get big. You mean the wild boar is forced, and then the pig is scavenging? So you're saying the wild boar is the one that's out there hunting, getting what it needs fresh, and the pig can go eat anything, can go in your trash can, can eat some mushrooms on the floor, anything they can find, they can eat it. Is that what you're saying, or am I missing it? No, flipped. Which one do you think is bigger? Yeah, no, wait. But scavenging for food would make you bigger than if you have to fight for it. Like the wild boar is out there hunting for their life. The wild boar is like, I gotta eat today. I gotta fight. The pig is like, I'm just a pig. I'm half human. I'm entitled. I'm an entitled animal. I'm like, yeah, I'm not like you other wild boars out there. I'm just gonna come over here. I'm gonna go eat a little bit over here. I'm gonna eat this little trash over here. I'm gonna eat these little greens. I'm gonna do whatever I want because I have partial pig internals, and partial, other and partial like wild boar. So they have the best of both situations. But the wild boar probably only can eat like wild, fresh caught proteins and real meat. But the other pig, I really do believe that the bigger, the domesticated, if it got out, that would be the one that would be eating all the leftover anything. Because that's what they do in the farm. They throw whatever they want in there. They throw all the leftover stuff and the pig eats it. Which one are you calling bigger? I'm calling the domesticated pig that got released compared to the wild boar. The wild boar. Steven says all pigs eat anything. All pigs, not all wild boars. Wild boars don't eat everything. They're more specific than other pigs. They eat more like nature food. These are all pigs. They're all. I love this debate because because I know that Steven knows more than me because he actually has pigs. I've never lived around pigs like that. I just researched, and I have what I've been told, and I didn't believe that at first because I was disturbed because I used to eat bacon before. I used to eat like pork chops and stuff, and I was disturbed to think that half of that DNA was human and half of it was wild boar. So I don't know. Steven says they're all. Wait, Fangirl says, dude, wild boars live big in Italy. Wild chestnuts, morels, and truffles. Exactly. They eat all the best stuff, but I bet you that those Italian wild boars are not eating anybody's trash. They're not getting up in the trash can. They're living their lives out in the wild. A wild pig would go right in your trash can. It'll go right in your toilet if it wanted to. Wild pigs don't care. Wild boars, classy, elegant, nature, like original, wild. It's very that. Pig, wild pig, science project, can barely survive. Stephen Duke says, I can't help it. I took the bait. Fangirl says, yep. Steven says, it's the same thing. I want to have a presentation. I want to us both have an hour-long movie remake just explaining our points. I think yours would be better than mine though, because I don't really know what I'm talking about fully. But I did hear that from the government, and so I believe from the person who said it, they don't play around. Like it wasn't like a lie. Like it was just like yeah, that's what that because they were saying why they don't eat pig was that reason, and they were very like they do not joke. They're just not jokers, and they were like, oh no, you know what that is? Like they were just like they were surprised that I didn't know, but I can never unsee it after I've seen it. So I know you may think that, but it's a half. Someone trolled him. No, this is a real government person. I can't talk about it. I told you about my ex situation, but it wasn't him. It was a person that was associated though. Tiffany Carroll says my favorite rock. Oh, thank you, Tiffany. Steven says, oh, I'm not trolled, Steven. Maggie says, wait, I just came in. Pigs are related to humans. Steven says, Maggie, no. Steven's fighting me on the truth. Steven cannot stand the truth. Thank you, Tiffany, for the. Oh my gosh, look at all the roses. Thank you so much for the roses, Tiffany. Oh, amazing. Maggie's laughing. I mean, I don't know what Steven's problem is. I don't know why he can't see it. You're right in front of it, Steven. You had a baby hybrid human pig right in your house as a pet. For how many years did you keep it until you ate it? I'm waiting for Steven to answer that, and then I'm going to end the live because I got stuff to do. How long did you raise your pig, Steven, until you ate the pig? You're like, I didn't eat that one. Or did you not eat it? I feel like if I had a pet pig I mean, don't you have to eat it? What's the point of a pig if you're not gonna eat it? I just realized that question might have been triggering for Steven, and I apologize, Steven. If that pig meant the world to you, and that was your version of Babe, or what's the other pig's name? I think Babe is the only pig I know of. But if that's your version of Babe, and like you're like, how dare you think I ate my pet pig? Then I'm so sorry. I apologize for thinking you ate your human wild boar hybrid baby pig. But I'm just asking a simple question. I just want to know. Did you eat that pig? And if so, how long did you keep it as a pet before you ate it? Before it became bacon? Pet to bacon. Magpie says he's the mosquito king. We don't trust Steven. I trust Steven. Oh, Maggie. But yeah, he's pretty sketchy. Don't tell him I said that. Don't tell him, Maggie. Yeah. Super sketch. He said that pigs are real. Is he gone? Steven's not going to answer our question. Steven's ignoring us. He's like, forget you guys. Steven, we're all waiting for you. We're all waiting for you, Steven. We need to know what happened to the pet pig. He's like, I still have the pet pig. It's sitting right next to me. He's going to go live with the pet pig. So many people get pet pigs and they don't realize how big they get. They're like, oh, it's so cute. And then it gets like this giant pig. Huge. Steven, where are you? We need to know. He's probably walking his pet pug right now. Steven would have a pet pug and a pig. Steven probably breeded his pet pug with this pig. I feel like he can keep the same name. It's the pug and the pig. I hate him. Steven. Steven, no. I was not expecting this answer. But Steven has answered us finally. Finally, he decided that we were worth it. He says, I hated it when she got older. Oh my God, you hated the pig. Well, as you hated it, did it taste better because you hated it? Did you end up eating it? Did the family eat the pig, or what ended up happening? That's so sad. That's so shady. That's so sad. That poor pig. Well, it's a big old pig. It's a science experiment. I really do believe that pigs are science experiments right next to possums. I think possums are science experiments too. That's just my conspiracy. Maggie says, Steven, so you ate her? No. He didn't say that yet, Maggie. He didn't say that yet. But if you did eat her, Steven, which meals do you remember eating your pet in? Since you hated her, it shouldn't matter at this point. It shouldn't be triggering. You shouldn't feel hurt. Oh, Steven says, why aren't my comments going through? That makes me sad. I was wondering why it was taking so long for you to comment. Yeah, it's not. I don't see any. I see that comment, but maybe the other comment was like some word was messed up. I don't know. Mm-mm. Well, you know that happens though with all kind of pets. When kids have pets and people have like they just get over them sometimes, and I don't want any more pets ever again because I'm like this is another animal. This is a whole another animal that is living its own life. Like, why do I need to take care of it? I gotta take care of myself. It's hard to live on my own. I gotta take care of a pet too, and I've had many dogs, but I'm good. Steven says I didn't consume it. Why you be joining me? Join me, Jit? What does that mean? What does that even mean? I don't understand what that person's writing. But Steven says I didn't consume it. Oh, now she's an it. Now she's wait, is it a she? Now she's just an it. She didn't consume it. That you the best. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Joette Buzz. Okay, Steven, I guess you have some kind of heart. You didn't consume it, but what happened to the pig? Did your family consume it? Who ate the pig? Is the pig still out there living his life? Is the pig out there, writing for Taylor Swift over the heartbreak that you made it feel? Is that what's happening? Were you the pig's first heartbreak, and now she's like, Dear John, dear Steve, why you leave me? Why you ain't eat me? Why you ain't meet me? You know? Steven says I sold it. Who sells their pet? People do that all the time, actually. That happens often. But, how dare you? That poor pig. Could have been a boar. I bet when you sold it, it did not become a wild boar. I'll tell you that. Maggie says, dehumanizing her, shaking my head, lol. Poor piggy. What was her name? She was a mini Daisy. Oh, her name was Daisy? Her name was Daisy? She was a mini? She probably wasn't that mini. Steven says I wanted to offer Daily Duke. Daisy Duke? You named her Daisy Duke? You wanted to offer? Oh my god. Oh my god. It's just, they really clowned us on those mini pigs. They grew up to be 400 pounds. They really scam people. People paid a lot of money for those pigs, and they really grew ginormously. Like, they were not little pigs. Like, they're like, oh, my mini pig. No, never that. Mm-mm. That was hilarious. People are like, I'm getting rid of this right now. Maggie said, I almost fell for it. Glad I didn't. I'm glad you didn't either. That would have been a mess. Steven says, like a little smaller than a medium-sized dog. Wait, that's how big it grew? It stayed that big? Or like did it get bigger later? Or did it actually stay small? Because that's small. A medium-sized dog is pretty good. Did you have to keep the food? Did you have to keep the food like monitored so that it wouldn't eat too much? And my last question for you, Steven, then I'm gonna get off because I'm like I need to go get off this chair too. Last question. Do you believe what people say about pigs being smarter than dogs. What's your opinion on that? Since you've had a pig and you had a dog too, I think you had a dog before, right? Right. Well, you've seen dogs before, anyway. Either way, I'm pretty sure you've had a dog. Which one's smarter? Whatever Steven says is the truth, you guys. It's the truth. Not all of them. They are smart. Okay, so you said they're not smarter than all the dogs, or but genuinely they're smarter than. Okay. Like I don't know how if you train them though, they don't listen. But they're smart, meaning like they didn't know what's going on around them, or like what makes them smart? If they can't be trained, all they care about is eating. That's the worst pet. You are my spirit animal, says Liv Keith. What's up, Liv Keith? How's it going? Ooh, cute. Alright, Stephen Duke says, yeah, super aware. Oh, super aware. That's kind of scary to eat something that's aware. Pure Heart says, 2 gifter badge. Thank you. Thank you for the gifter badge, Pure Heart. 1 rose, yes. Steven says, after I hog tied her one time, she literally would bite me every time I got close. Well, I guess they are vicious then. And that's when you fell out of love with her. And you say, you know what? I used to love you, but now you're looking real chopped. Pork chopped. Is that what happened, Stephen? Is that what you did? Liv Keith said, and that's on papaya. Papaya. It's all gone. I can't eat this one, you guys. I'm gonna eat this later on. Maybe I'll come on tomorrow morning with this. I can't have any more right now. I'm so full. Like I'm trying to get the rest of this edge just so I don't waste any because it's super expensive. It's not really that expensive, to be honest. In Texas, it's not. In LA, yes, it's very expensive, these. But out here, it's way, like, less than half the price. Steven says, and she would bite toes when she's hungry. Which is always. Not her biting toes. Easter eggs. Thank you for the Easter eggs. Thank you. Wow. D. Yol says, fruits and berries. Okay. Steven says, no, the girl said our house smelled like a barnyard, so we sold her. No, the girl said our house smelled like a... Wait, the girls meaning... Like the girls you had coming over to like a frat house? Or your sisters? Or like, what girls were these? Girls you're trying to impress? From the bar. From the bar. So you wanted to sell the pig for the cat. You wanted a cat instead of the pig. Okay, multiple cats. Alright. Well, fair enough. She was a good wingman. Not if she smelled like a barn animal. I'm sure all the girls thought she was cute, but I don't know if I can be like intimate with somebody who smells like a actual pig. Like an actual wild animal. Like that's a whole different experience. So I don't know about that. But thank you, Stephen, for your honesty, your transparency. You have made this live very special today. I hope it saves. If we just last, Stephen says, I could be at the bar and say, hey, I have to leave to feed my mini pig. In the Uber with me they go. You were just, oh my God, you just get up and you were just taking the kitty cats for walks from the bar. You took all those stray cats, all the stray cats you took from the bar into Ubers and took them home? I didn't even know Uber even allows cats in the Uber. Wow. Well, you know what? Good for you, Steven. I'm glad you're able to... All the strays. Oh, Steven. Steven. I don't believe you, Steven. I don't believe anything you're saying. I think you need to submit video evidence immediately. You can put it on Google Drive and send me the video evidence so that I can study and make sure that this is actually what happened. Otherwise, I don't know. Video evidence of, well, I guess no, you, because I know you would just send me video evidence of the pig. I don't want that. You know what I want to see. Anyways, well, rock on, Mercuryans. I think that you all should get a mini pig to be your wingman. If you're single, go get a mini pig right now. You can find it at your local grocery store if you don't mind it being a little bit, plate ready, or you can go to your nearest rodeo and get yourself a baby pig from there too. So, all right, that's the way. Steven said it. Steven, I'm waiting for the video evidence that these cats were in your home and what you did with these cats. So, that's all I want to know. But that's really funny as heck. That's kind of a good thing. Like, oh, I have to go feed my baby pig, my mini pig. Like, I want to see the mini pig. But then they come in and they're like, this smells terrible in here. Because it always sounds cuter than when they get there. A farm sounds cuter until you get into there. Chalupa says, hey, Rock, do you by chance remember me? I don't know, Chalupa. Maybe say something that might make me remember you. Maybe make a comment or something that would jot my memory up. Chalupa, you get the final comment of the live. What's your final comment? It's all up to you, Chalupa. It depends on you. Murdex says, hey, Rock. Hello, Murdex. 3, I think? I don't know. Thank you. 12,000 likes. Thank you so much. I gotta say, even though Steven is definitely wrong about these pigs and stuff, I am very thankful for him and his liking skills. He's very good at liking. So thank you, Steven. You're amazing. Murdex says, hey, Rocks. Hey, Murdex. Chalupa says, I turned a new leaf, my friend. I want to be nice now. I'm sorry I'm not the old me. Okay, Chalupa. Fair enough. Well, good to have you here, Chalupa. I definitely remember you. And I was looking forward to something really troublesome to read. But I'll take that. Thank you. Chalupa has grown. We can all grow and elevate. So I hope you all grow and elevate, and hope you all recognize that pigs are family. Stop eating them. Steven, go hunt some wild boar. Why can't you eat that? Why do you have to eat Daisy Duke? Stop eating Daisy Duke, Steven. Stop eating Daisy Duke. You stop it right now. All right. Murdex says, I still remember the old strawberry pancake video. Oh my gosh, yes. That's a really, really old one. Magpie says, the start of a beautiful friendship. Way to grow, Chalupa. That's right. Aw. Murdex says strawberry. Yep, that's right. User says, man, I love TikTok. Why do you love TikTok? This is a very toxic space. But thank you guys so much for being here. Rock on, Mercuryans. Chalupa says that Maggie said, that you, honey. I would absolutely love to make you a single mother. Chalupa, you said you're going to do better. Chalupa, you said you're going to do better. I was really rooting for you. And now you want to come for Maggie like that? You know Maggie is royalty here, so you cannot talk to her like that. You will never make her a single mother. I can't believe you said that. How dare you? Joshua Miranda says, what's good, bro? Not Chalupa. Chalupa's not good. Thank you, Joshua. Good to see you. User says, and I said, wow. But you said, wow, I love TikTok. Okay, I see. Wow, I love TikTok. Chalupa said, I'm sorry, my friend. It's okay. Anthony Beamon Jr. says hi. Hello, Anthony. All right, you guys. Rock on, Mercuryans. I gotta go. My day's moving on, so I'll see y'all later on. Maggie said this live has been off the chain. It's been a mess, an absolute mess, and this is all I've eaten today. So I got to figure out my life before my yoga class. See you later, Joshua. I'll be posting this live on all the platforms, so you'll see the whole one. But I'll be back again today, so don't worry. I'll be back again today for sure. See you later, bro. All right, keep on posting. Don't forget to keep on posting. All right, see you soon. Bye.